Good day, my people, and welcome to Sit, Sip, and Chat. Now, let's continue the journey. Hello, my people, and welcome back to another Sit, Sip, and Chat. If this is your first time here, Sit, Sip, and Chat is a show where I talk to different persons in the community that are making positive change, that are doing things to enhance the culture and the St. Martin product on a positive note, like I just said. My name is Glenda York of GCY Initiative, which is a destination marketing initiative based on the island of St. Martin. And today I have with me one of St. Martin's, I would say one of the more popular artists on St. Martin, Mr. General Pi himself.
Thank you, Glenda. Thank you for having me.
Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for agreeing.
Thank you.
This was a long time in the making.
It's a long time in the making. We had to reschedule and reschedule, but finally we make it happen.
Everything in its time, right?
That is true.
Okay, so for you guys that don't know about General Pi, again, his socials don't really give you that much information about him outside of his professional life. So let me see what I could put together to describe Pi, and where I make a mistake, he won't correct me.
No problem.
So that people get correct information.
No problem.
All right. So General Pi, born Jeremy Reed, is one of St. Martin's more popular new school artists.
Yep.
A student of St. Martin Academy. I gotta shout out my people when they're with me, of course. He has been handling his musical career for quite some time now.
Yeah. Yep.
I can't tell you how long. I just know as far back as I can think, paying attention to the St. Martin musical scene, I've recognized Jeremy and Devon at the same time.
About, yes. We came up about the same time. I officially started making music when I was 14 years old.
Okay.
I'm 34 years, so I've been doing this for 20 years.
That's a long time.
Yes.
So you gotta know what you're doing.
Oh, yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. And,
so, like you were saying, he has been doing the music thing for a while. I actually found out he left the island to pursue his education.
Yep.
But he went to Essex in New Jersey.
County, yeah, New Jersey, Essex County College.
And you studied? Music
education and composing.
Which I thought was a fun fact, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people wouldn't know that about you, that you are formally trained.
No, I'm formally and classically trained. I've played for the mayor of New Jersey, Chris Curry, at the current time. I played for the deans and the whole board of the school, classically trained. Beethoven, Mozart, Bach, all those.
All of it.
All of it. I haven't touched the keyboard in a while. But I'm a little rusty, but...
Because we have a keyboard there.
I see it right.
It would have been a good opportunity, right? Smart, you mentioned that off the top. But all in all, General Pi seems to be full of surprises. We're going to find out what new information we can about him and just expose him to a new audience, because he's out here, he's working, he's doing things, and you got to support your people and let people know who's here and what they're doing. But before we get into that, we're going to talk about where we are. Same as the last time. This week we are at Axum Cafe. You guys can see the different artwork around us right now. Axum is an art gallery and cultural venue situated on Front Street and serves as a non-commercial space in Great Bay, dedicated to the promotion of artistic and cultural activities. And if you're looking for somewhere, if you're a business or a person that's looking for somewhere to host an event, host a workshop, definitely feel free to check out Axum. You can contact them through their social media. You can WhatsApp them at +590-690-287626, or visit their website at axumartcafe.com. Okay, so guys, definitely support our supporters so that we can keep this thing going. Now, on to Jeremy.
Talk to me.
So persons that don't know you, because we just give a whole information. I just found out some new things about you. So then there's Jeremy and there's Pi. Is it like the same person, or is it Pi like an alter ego of Jeremy? Or how would you?
I don't like to use the word alter ego.
Well, you can,
but I get what people say, and you can kind of say that. It's a different version of me. It's General Pi more highlights my artistic, my free-flowing and free-believing in life. Jeremy is more of the business type and the long-term thinker and planner and budgeter. and General Pi is the right here and right now type of guy. Live for the moment.
Interesting.
You know? So every day I struggle trying to keep those two unbalanced.
I mean, I understand you don't want to use the term alter ego, but it does kind of fit into the definition.
Yeah, I guess.
The understanding of alter ego. So then where did the name General Pi come from?
So actually, Pi, I got that name from my brother. I don't know why he used to call me Pi. And he specifically spelled it P-Y-E.
Okay.
And a couple years after, I attached General to it because I've always been a leader. I'm not really a follower. And I normally set trends. I don't like to follow trends. I keep it fresh. And I like to be the leader of the pack. So I refer to myself as a general. And I just put it together and I started referring to myself as General Pi.
Nice. That's a nice story, man.
Yeah.
Okay, and then afterwards, so we was in high school, we went to academy. So did you, I'm guessing you were a business student?
Yeah, of course, back then I wasn't really thinking about the future.
Okay.
And if you're just keeping it real, business classes was easier than the science classes. So I went through business, yes.
Okay, so then we went through business school and we decided to go away to college, and we had already started the musical career.
Oh yeah, by then for sure.
It was.
By then I already had a group, Military Rebels, that had already dissolved, and then I was on the verge of creating RSLS, the Rockstar Lifestyle, because I had already linked up with Devon Gilder. Me and Zav had already been locked in for years, already working by the time I went with the college. So I was building that new and improved Military Rebels.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got a little taste, a little piece of who General Pi is. We're going to take a sip.
Oh.
You got.
Oh.
You got to remember to take a sip, Jeremy.
I love sips, trust me. Okay. That's a General Pi side.
Okay. So we're going to take a little break. We're going to have a little sip. Make sure you have a little sip. We'll be right back.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais là? Qu'est-ce que tu fais là? But sorry, no sir. They got this game tonight and I can't miss it. Me and my boy, we gotta watch the game, you know. So I bringing this in. You check? Alright, let me watch your leg go.
Sir, sorry. Why so difficult? Look, I'm watching TV here on my phone with the Tel TV Plus app. You really gotta upgrade.
Okay, so miss, tell me about the Tel TV Plus. I hear about this.
Okay, so once you apply for Tel TV Plus, you can enjoy it anytime on the go.
Anytime?
Anytime.
On the go?
On the go. You simply download the app, log into your account at any time, sit back and enjoy. You will never have to miss your match.
Yo, bus driver, take me back to tell him now, please.
My people, we reach back.
We taking another sip.
It's called Sit, Sip, and Chat, Jeremy. We gotta.
I gotta stick with it.
They gotta, be consistent. All right, so we're back with Jeremy. We're gonna continue this chat.
Okay.
So before we left, we were talking about the new and improved military.
Which is the RSLS, Rockstar Lifestyle.
RSLS. I remember that. So that was before or after the college life?
So that was actually during the college life, because when I went up there, we still had the Military Rebels, but it dissolved after because Reggie was in Holland, I was in New Jersey, and Calvin was here. So the work, we couldn't collaborate how we wanted to, and we all decided just to go our separate ways. And then me networking, even though I was in a group, I always believe in networking. So I already had no Gilda, already had no Zav. So I just reached out to Zav and started working with him when everything dissolved. And then I was home one day in New Jersey, on the moon, as I like to say. And that phrase hit me, that rock star lifestyle phrase, and that's how I created the name.
Okay.
But the groundwork has been building and brewing from months before.
Okay, so then all of that, go back a few steps. You started the music when you were 14.
Yep.
When you was in high school, you wasn't taking, I mean, school is school, you do it because you kind of have to.
That was just freestyling in the canteen.
So then what made you decide, okay, I'm going to go away to college for one, and then I'm going to study music. Like, I'm going to take this seriously to actually put effort into learning more about it?
Well, music being my passion, of course. My mother has always been my biggest supporter. And when I was thinking about college, my mother actually brought it up, the idea of going to school for what I love to do, and instead of going through the traditional way, to go through the culture department in education, which not a lot of people had known that was available. And thank God to my mother, again, being my biggest fan, keeping almost every news clipping of me for teen times, all of my first CD I made with Military Rebels as a group, all those things dating back to those years, because I was going to college maybe around, I was like 17, 18, started at 14. So that was maybe like 4 years of her just accumulating all the stuff. She had it in a folder, organized everything. And when she presented to me, because that was a requirement, and the culture department was actually shocked that I had all of that. I was like, not me. He was my biggest fan. So cool. So that's how I actually got the scholarship. It was a little less than the regular scholarship, but we made it work. You know what I mean? Music was the passion, and that was the goal.
Okay.
So I was ready to sacrifice and head towards the goal.
So when I find out people go away to school, I like to ask, what was your favorite experience about being away off of St. Martin and then actually in the school atmosphere?
Schooling or the school atmosphere?
The school atmosphere, like the entire college experience. Let's put it like that.
Frat parties. Hell yeah. Frat parties was the best. There's nobody around, no supervision, everybody there. You in college, your first, second year. You from the Caribbean. You just speaking all the American women. So I'm like, yo, but who's this guy in the room? Frat parties. That was my best experience. By far. Oh, yeah, had a lot of fun.
I would imagine so.
Oh, yeah.
I would imagine so. And then after you finish your 4 years, then you decided to come back home. So 4 years, so that's a bachelor's degree?
So this is let me give you a fun fact.
Tell me.
So after the 4 years, I wanted to pursue higher education.
Okay.
So I registered for the School of Berkeley.
Okay.
But and I was in the States. I was trying to linger around for my for my response. Okay. But unfortunately, they denied me.
Oh.
So yes. So but there's no problem. That's okay. I mean, everything happened for a reason. They denied me. So that's what actually ultimately made me return back here, and then I started to work, and then linked back up with Zav, and then we just started back with the music on that side of being a rapper and an artist. Yeah. So one door closed, another door opened. Yep, and I don't regret it. I enjoy the journey that we have been through all these years.
Nice. So Zav been with you from practically the beginning of post when you came back home then?
Nah, Zav been before that, because I know Zav before I left.
Okay.
So Zav has been with me maybe since I was maybe like 16.
Okay.
So maybe 2 years after I started rapping.
So he's like the official producer?
Yes. He's my official producer.
Your beats or most of your beats?
Most of my beats. So maybe 60-70% of my beats come from Zav. 100% of the engineering and sound comes from Zav in the studio. And to be honest with you right now, I'm actually more focused on pushing the studio as a business now, more than focusing on pushing General Pie as an artist. I find that we have reached certain levels with me, and we will continue on that path. But the path of creating a real sustainable hip-hop based studio on St. Martin, it's a goal of mine, and means we talk about that and we are planning, and that's why you see him too, building his studio, always keeping it up to date, improving, always learning, always getting new plugins, always staying up to date.
So they got things coming.
Oh yeah,
they got things.
We got things here already.
Nice.
We got things here already.
So we got exclusivity here on Tip and Chat. They got things coming. They got things put into place.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so then quickly just to touch on, So we have General Pie doing music. Now we have Jeremy, who's a bit more, I want to say, not logical, but a bit more business aspect.
Business oriented.
Business oriented.
Definitely, yes.
So another thing that persons may not know about you is that music is not the full time.
No, definitely not. Music don't pay on St. Martin. All artists know that on St. Martin. Music don't pay the bills like that. People who do music on St. Martin do it for the love.
So we have the courier.
Yeah, so the courier service I have is a business I opened up in 2017, I believe. It's a courier service. It's named Reed Speed Courier Service. And yeah, so we do bills, we do government processing, all the run-ins, elderly people, businesses, everybody.
Okay, so
yeah, you could pay your bills, you could get anything. Oh yeah, holla at me.
Stuff.
Oh yeah.
So he got music if you need some entertainment, if you need a package delivered to you.
Anything, government, you need your bills paid, you don't want to stand in GB, all that, you call me.
Way. He handle that for you.
Oh yeah, right now, right at this time of the year, the big business is the license plates. I do license plate straight. You guys need your license plate done, holla at me.
Just might.
Oh
Just
yeah.
Might. Guys, we're going to take another break. I need to get another drink because mine almost finished.
I don't feeling nice already.
You good? Okay. We're going to come back. Make sure you have a drink. See you in a bit.
Yo! Be the first.
So my people, we are back. We still have pie. I got a little refresher.
These top-ups nice.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's necessary.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to talk about your latest project. You have Anti-Industry. First, name.
Where did it come from?
Yeah, what we choosing the name?
The name is generated from me being tired of the industry, tired of what's going on.
Generally or St. Martin based?
Generally.
Generally, okay.
Everybody sounds the same. Not St. Martin. I love St. Martin, rap and hip hop, what's going on right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of competition, and from the competition, some egos might be touched here and there, but competition and pressure
it just makes
builds quality and pushes artists, and I like that. I like to see as a whole St. Martin doing good. But as a whole, generally, I'm just tired of the industry. Everything sounds the same. Everything is connected to a dance. I just tired of all of that. So I just wanted to make music now, not chasing the big dream, chasing the big labels, none of that. Just wanted to really to tap back into how I like to make music, how I like to present projects to my fans. And coincidentally enough, numbers are through the roof because my core fans are telling me thank you for getting back in this lane and those type of things. This is the General Pie we wanted. This is the General Pie we missed. Because I honestly, for a couple of years, has started to chase that, you know, because getting older, the Jeremy side was kind of trickling now. Like, you gotta make this a business. This has to start feeding you. Just can't keep investing and not, you know what I mean, getting anything from it. So I started chasing certain avenues in the business and got worn out very quickly.
Because if it's not what you love and the passion, then it can drain you a little easier.
So I got worn out, and this was my stance on saying, you know what, I'm going to just start making my music. I'm going to just put it out there and see how the people react. And thank God I did, because two things happened. One, I satisfied my core fans, and that ignited new fans. Two, that re-energized me as an artist and belief in me and my craft and how I present music to say, you know, you don't have to follow those trends. You can just sit down in the studio, plan, get some, you know what I mean? I'll get motivation from certain mainstream stuff, but the main planning just comes from me and Zav and OG, mostly.
That's cool.
Yeah. So that was my stance against it. That's why I'm anti-industry. I'm not following that type of sound.
And it paid off.
Yes.
And then the first single that you have out is Leaning right now?
Yes, my first single is
Single and video.
Single and video, yeah. That was a lot of fun.
Why we choose that one as the first single?
Because that I wanted to bring back the partying aspect into it, because music is heavily driven now by violence. As you see that, you see in the videos, you see in everything. I know that violence is a part of life.
Yes.
And a lot of artists reflect that from their environment and how they were, and I completely understand that. But I like to bring the fun. I want to bring the fun back into it. So that's why I chose that as the single.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then before we had Starback, you was telling me about the album, and that you have some nice features on it.
Yeah, no, only one.
Only one?
Yeah, so that's another thing I planned precisely. I wanted to give the fans a lot of me, and then the only feature I got was Byron Messiah, who is right now is blowing up right now. He's did songs with Chris Brown, Little Baby. He's very popular over here in the Caribbean. And a lot of people might have the misconception that I know him maybe recently, but I know him from 2020.
Okay.
Because I was home during COVID. And you're just home chilling, I'm playing game, and I got YouTube running, and a song pops on, and it grabs my attention. And I'm like, who is this person? There's a video from this guy, this Sing Kids artist that I'd never know. So I just played back, and I'm like, wow, this guy is talented and stuff like that. So we linked, and we made a song. I had that in the kind of stuff for a while. And then, he came up with the song Taliban, and that blew it up. And then I released the song after, and then, of course, that kind of catapulted, the feature and stuff. So that's what you call good networking and good marketing in the business.
And it's so good that you can recognize the talent, because you saw the talent before he got
here. Yeah. Well,
and make those connect.
Big internationally.
That's
abroad, US.
Yeah.
Because at the time, when I went on his page and stuff like that, I realized that some people, not even musically, just regular people, was following from St. Martin.
Okay.
So I realized he had a fan base already over there. So I was like, okay, now I got to work with this guy. I was like, if I like his style and people already on St. Martin like his style, I got to link with this guy. And he was cool. We linked, we talked, everything, man. He sent the payment, he sent the verse. It's crazy because after he blew up and the song was out and I went back in our chat, I still have voice notes of him like rapping, like literally rapping and a beat in the background. And it's crazy because he has certain lines that he actually changed for the song. So it's crazy how, music works. And crazy how things work out.
Crazy. So then, any more videos or some singles in the pipeline, or you just like the one, we drop it and then we just leave it?
So we leave in that build. Crazy enough you said that. Me and Zav was actually talking about videos and how we plan to release music moving forward. I come in.
Oh, St. Martin.
I come in. St. Martin. Somebody probably blocking somebody. So me and Zav was actually talking about how we're gonna approach releasing visuals now.
Okay.
And because again, we want to do our thing, but of course we want to stay up to date and with what's going on. Not following trends, but make sure we are aware of what's going on and incorporate it in our style. So we was actually talking about how we're gonna switch up the way we deliver visuals to people now. Instead of more relying on YouTube, we're gonna use more of the social networks and stuff like that. Don't expect no TikTok dancing from me. Don't expect none of that.
Cool though.
But we're gonna explore some avenues. Don't worry.
But I will say though, I do enjoy watching your videos because you consistently come out with your videos.
Thank you.
So that is definitely an aspect of you being an artist that I enjoy.
I appreciate that.
You see the visuals, that you use the St. Martin girls in your videos. You come up with different concepts, just not simple concepts, but just different concepts that you see, that you guys put effort into the videos that you're presenting. So.
Well, I always like to showcase my island and where I come from. It's my core motivation and the groundwork for who created General Pie, Nice. General Pie may be heavily world influenced, but my core is St. Martin.
There we go.
So I like to keep it very cultural,
Nice. So we have to wrap up now. If any last things that you want to let the people of St. Martin know, or not even the people of St. Martin, but just people in general know about
all of you.
where they can find your music, how they can get in contact with you so that we can do some music, we can do some booking.
Anybody wants direct contact with me, you can email me at my Gmail, General Pie Bookings with an S at gmail.com. Or you can reach out to me on my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Well, not really Facebook, not really too much on the Facebook. But Instagram and Twitter, I'll quickly reply for sure. And yeah, you can check all my socials.
Streaming platforms?
Yeah, all streaming platforms.
And all of them is General Pie.
All of them is General Pie. Under that name, you can check out that on Apple Music, Spotify, all those.
All those.
You can find, yep.
All right.
I'm a little, to be honest, I'm a little slow on getting on to the Audio Mac.
Yeah.
But I am focused on that right now this year, so we will be updating regularly on Audio Mac. So look out for that. I might even have some exclusives on Audio Mac coming too.
So he just on all the things, doing all the things, bringing the old Pie back. So if you don't know the old Pie, you can get introduced to him now. Jeremy, it was nice having you.
Thank you for having me so much.
Finally, we get something done, and I'm very happy that you contacted me and said you wanted us to do something together, and I'm happy that we got it done. And my people, that is it. Until the next one, make sure you definitely check out Jeremy's music. Check out Axum Cafe. Check them out on their socials. Come in town, visit them, check out their artwork that they have on display, and keep in contact to see the different concerts that they have going on and the workshops. And until the next one, my people, have a good day.
Cheers.